Today we're going to take a look at how you can create a custom sports logo for your fantasy sports team. So many people who compete in fantasy sports leagues tend to get quite creative when coming up with their team's name, but what they don't take advantage of is the option to also create a custom image or logo to represent their team. Many people end up using the graphic options provided by the website they're on, or they just leave it blank. But creating a sports logo or a custom image can make your team look more professional and more competitive, and it's really quite easy to do. So to do this, we're going to head over to placeit.net. Once here, on the upper left-hand side, you'll find an option that says Design Templates. Go ahead and follow this down to the Sports Logo Maker. Once here, you'll be presented with a number of options for sports logos. These are divided into categories depending on what graphics they include. So for example, there's some that include animals, others that include human characters, and others that are just peculiar things. They're also divided into categories depending on the sport they represent. So for example, if you're competing in a fantasy baseball league, you can go ahead and use the Baseball Logo Maker. In this case, we're going to be making a logo for a fantasy soccer team. So let's go ahead and click on the Soccer Logo Maker. Once on this screen, you'll be presented with the options to customize the logo. On the left-hand side, you'll find the text options, and on the right-hand side, you'll find the graphic options. So let's start by replacing the text with our team's name. You can see these changes in real time so you can kind of get an idea of what your logo is looking like. So once your text is in, you can play around with the fonts, the font color, as well as the text effects. Once you're satisfied with what the text looks like, you can go ahead and start playing with the graphic options. So since this is a soccer logo maker, all of the graphic options are going to be soccer related. Go ahead and find one that you like and click on it. So once your graphic is up, you can start playing around with the colors. You can change around the main color of your graphic. You can also change the background color and play around with the accent color. Once you're satisfied with what your logo looks like, go ahead and hit download. And this is what your logo will end up looking like. And as we said, you can use this to customize your team and your league, or you can also share it across social media. It's really up to you. But as you can see, it's quite easy to make, and it's also quite quick. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below.